down on their hard engage here. Aphelios picked up as a perfect AD carry when you expect your opponents to be charging you with a bunch of melee freak. See him try and
side dive. Fudge is already warded. Somebody's going to start this one early on. Gets a bit of damage down. Fudge is at 500 HP. And can the squad join up? Perks has teleport if he needs to. Will burn it here. He's already recalled. Has the mana pool. Fudge will be taunted. He will flash away. He will get a new shield. And KaiSser will drop. You should have. He's got so much lane pressure here against Perks. Going to feel really comfortable and doing good.
Yeah, I mean, they have to. They have to still keep up the pressure, regardless of failing that play on the dive on top side early.
In the game. And so everyone who uses mana can realistically build it. Oh, nice play right there. The flash combo. Absolutely beautiful from the Monte. Sets it up as his bot lane knocks it down.
Huhi and FBI roaming up. Wow, KaiSser starts off the Rift Herald. So 2 plays at once here. 400 Thieves. They make a full rotation of everybody up towards the top side of the map, abandoning that minion wave down bottom. And yes, Ben does get to blow it or push it in, but it actually results in 2-fold victory here for 100 Thieves. Someday earning pressure on top side too, since he has so much confidence with the rest of his team. He's going for it.
Body slam flash, ult at the very end to make sure you can't whimsy out of this one. Fudge was flashless anyway. Someday beautifully now play towards Someday. Has the ulti, doesn't get Blabber very far though. Flashed in for more slows to get the knockup out of Lulu. They're gonna just chunk down the damage. They're gonna have Fudge pull aggro, switch it over to Blabber who gets the Kindred mark.
Showing himself on the top side of the map, there's no way he gets down here. So you don't have to rush on that previous minion wave. You have White Big for C9. They got a counter kill on top side. They put a stop to the dragon stacking, and the gold.
Yourself 30 gold, but top lane turret will fall. And 100 Thieves tied in turrets, tied in kills. Sorry, tied in dragons and kills, but jump away from stuff if it gets scary. So it's a lot safer than some of the other cases there. And look at that, Cloud9 has taken most of her control. Big damage on a Fudge, so has to jump back away. Here comes the hard engage. Over the top comes bullet time, and goodbye to Blabber and Perks. Instantaneously, they are shut down. 100 Thieves with a double kill.
Yeah, guess what? Lulu, Moonstone Renewer, not a great face checker freak. Fudge goes and takes 80% of his life. Then huge engage for 100 Thieves. Perfect lockup for FBI's ultimate as well. And this is exactly what 100 Thieves want. Fudge charging forward. He gets the lantern out, so it allows Huhi, one of those big engage, one of Cloud9's best strengths that they used for most of the tournaments. Then that is going to be the pick and ban fight for the entire series.
Yeah, and I mean,
for sure. Now, if you take a look at the battlefield,
pulls in one. Blabber gets the ulti off. When does Gragas explode? Not just yet, but Galleys at the top. They can wait it out. Blabber's going to flash, but why? They're on top of you, and FBI easily picks up the kill, even saves the Gale Force.
With checking. They've got 2 Scryer orbs to work with still.
That's a taunt. That's a knockup. That's going to be a kill on the Perks. Again, DeMonte is in the right.
All wards should be pushed in very, very deep now, because Cloud9 have to constantly be worried about that flank, about the red quadrant of the jungle.
Yeah, they're going to battle a little bit. KaiSser has to kite back. Good smite comes through again. The dive in for Huhi. The knockups, the taunts, and again, they're in the right place. The taunts prevent the spells, and Cloud9 goes down again.
There's no change, Freak. There's not going to be a successful disengage for Cloud9 now. The train has already left the station. 100 Thieves now killed 2 members, including the jungler. Baron bait number 2 is up. They can turn. Someday's got Flash and Gragas ultimate.
Okay, look for it. Look for it. Someday and DeMonte are in the back. DeMonte with Ignite and TP, so no flash plays right now. Huhi chunked down by Baron. Here comes the body slam. That's on to Sven, pushing him back in. He's still got the shields, though. Has to cut away. Taunted. Dove on. Down he goes. Sven with his 1 death per game. Shock up into 2, but a Galio shield keeps them alive, but not enough for FB coming in. I think they can burn it. There is no smite. There is no smite on the side of 100 Thieves. This should go to Blabber if he doesn't just die. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He gets it without smite. KaiSser just knocked it down with the basic ability. Goodbye to Fudge. Goodbye to Cloud9. 100 Thieves going to take game 1.
Yep, goodbye to game number 1 here. KaiSser just runs right in and wrecks house, destroys Cloud9. They knew they didn't have any time to work with. Their only hope was sneaking a Baron here, testing their DPS. But 100 Thieves will call a fail for them on that test. And this is going to be Baroned up. 100 Thieves taking a stand in game number 1. Hey, C9, we're taking away the hard engage. You can't leave Olaf up any longer.
Apparently not. You can fail the first tower dive, doesn't matter. Stopwatch for Vulcan means a couple of cooldowns are burned, but he is here again! That's another tower dive. That's another 3 kills picked up. Azonia keeps Shockwave from mattering. Perks can't get any damage. Here's the taunt, a triple for FBI. The Nexus has been opened up. Will they go for the KDA? They will go for the victory. 26-38. 100 Thieves smash Cloud9 in game 1.
Put more money on the Udyr for topside. He definitely can trade decently versus Renekton. We have not seen this matchup. Scuttlecrab has not even spawned, so he's going for the bot gank first.
He is a bear. He's running fast. He's going to get headbutted backwards, but a chain stun comes through to Alistar, and Phase Rush Alley is not tanky.
The Tiger stands for your attack speed.
Oh,
switch over to Phoenix.
They're
going. He's going for another dive.
They're going on to Demonte. Perk takes aggro. The flashback for Blabber. This is going to be a lot of damage. He's got a red buff on. He's got Phase Rush on. He's going to get that kill, and already he's bad, but not that useful. The flash stun comes in. This javelin going to land. This time they will have the combo, and they will knock down Fudge, who is still...
And he's going to continue power clearing through the bottom side. Unfortunate for him, you know, with the mid lane losing pressure like this, and with the rotation from
map. Really for both teams, Fudge can be there in a minute. Blabber's still feeling comfortable. Here comes the re-engage. The flash combo comes in. A flash away from Blabber keeps him alive. A big stun comes through. Re-engage comes across. A big charm. Doesn't mean any kills, though. FBI going to walk back pretty safely. Several ults burned, 2 on the sides of Cloud9. Now the re-engage comes in. Perks wants in. Can't get much more. Javelin. Rise brings the squad. Perks is the flash, but they might find it anyway. Flash in for the root. Do they have the execute? It's going to be close, and it's going to be KaiSser getting the kill. Nice pickup right there. Rift Herald still alive. A 1-4-1 as who he dropped as well. 4v4 on the map. Cloud9 not going to get back in. They are missing every single ultimate they have, as Tarek isn't even level 6 just yet. 100 Thieves still have some days, and they have a lot of time to push down topside. But first, they're going to answer Rift Herald. Still a close battle here. Rise is recalled. Demonte cannot TP back in. But Alistar is back on the map. They're going to find a route, but it's not going to be an easy target. Some days take his member on the team. Once again, going for this one. KaiSser can go for the smite. Going to be picked up there by Blabber. That's nicely done. Team fight may continue. Alistar and Yone on the way back in. Rise going to be slow to this one. FBI could be stunned. Someday finds when they get a route on a KaiSser. He's going to have to flash away. But now who he is here. They baited in the squad. They get the double knockup. They're going to find Blabber. He gets the shield, gets to run away. Fudge a bit low, gets the shield though, stays alive, and Blabber will finally be shut down. 3-3 on kills.
Trying to make a power play first.
Oh no, that flash is not going to help. Who he gets the easy headbutt, gets to wait, gets to pull for us when he needs to. They're going to knock this one down, probably. FBI took aggro, but he's going to live. He auto too early, closes at one hit. Can Perks find it? Perks does not have an ultimate. He does not have any other ways in. He lands the Q knockup. Will not get hit with the javelin on the way out either, but still tries for damage to Huhi. Headbutt means it's not going to be anything anymore, but still a great dive. 100 Thieves grab another kill. 4-3 on the scoreboard. 1,500 gold lead.
And now Seraphine's even more vulnerable. No flash left on him. Dragon's about to spawn, though. Can they take advantage? Because the death timers are so short, he's going to be respawn, and someday teleports in for the flank.
Headbutt, pulverized. Terrigal going to buy a lot of time, but the health bar still at 500. They disengage, they wait in the cooldowns. Perks so low, and he will always drop. And now Vulcan's going to be targeted as well. Has to flash to the wall to stay alive. Herald
right out in response. 100 Thieves come up with the big power play, intelligent use of
looks to be 100 Thieves grabbing that one. Last game, he was clapping top lane. He won AP Gragas into Lulu, and it wasn't pretty, even after a botched dive. Now mid lane turret's going to be falling. It'll drop to like 5 health, and then one auto will kill it. There's the pickup, pretty easy for FBI. Gets his share.
Flanks, positions himself deep in some of the brush in enemy territory. He's just front and center one again.
Okay, goes in on a Blabber. Pretty good route there, a lot of damage. There goes Seraphine to the top. That's a 2-man charm. That could be the play. Terrigal goes in as well. Demonte flashes the safety, but now Blabber's invulnerable. Goes in for the dive. A stopwatch keeps Demonte safe. In comes the backline. Yone, but can't get enough to kill him. Demonte so low. The Graves ult was almost the follow-through. It felt like Cloud9 weren't quite coordinated on the play. The charm came through, but they didn't quite dive in. And just barely, Demonte slinks away with his life, and he's getting healed back up. KaiSser is throwing in those E cooldowns, and it's going to do enough. Here goes Perks again, can't find it, but at least Cloud9 are in the ocean. They're looking for the fight, looking to battle this one out, and now they're going to play around the TP. Can they somehow burst Demonte? They're going to find some slows, but he gets the root off on a Blabber and just hightails it out of there. Thank you, Phase Rush, but they're going to try to chase him down. However, 100 Thieves are on the chase as well. Blabber will find a stun. He will find some damage. Yone's here as well. They will shut down one. How about the re-engage 5-on-4 for a single kill?
Yeah, and look, you see by the minimap, they're trying to rotate up to continue on a power play on top side.
Below the mid lane to answer him. This is a freely picked up turret He will get the wave. He will shove this one in. No one is now left on Baron. You can see they're not taking that much damage. Blabber is pretty safe. Javelin lands 4,000 onto Baron, and here comes the play. They're going to find a stun on a Huhi. He's going to burn the ulti. Here comes the hard engage as they've all turned invulnerable, but Huhi burns a flash for the Terricle. That's a great trade because one means a lot more than the other. Sure, the cooldowns are different, but it's an easy disengage, and Cloud9 get nothing.
Well, you see the idea here for Cloud9. Ooh, Perkz goes deep with it.
Seraphine Wen, here comes the play. They're going to get the pick off. That was nicely done. That's the setup they're looking for. Yone goes first, and everyone else
Maybe this tower going down will allow them a little bit of room to work with for their wards.
They don't care, and you can see Cloud9 are not going to answer. They said, you know what, you got us. You made the play. We get to take an Ocean Drake, get to deny the soul for a little bit longer. However, 100 Thieves get a very clean Baron. Insurmountable, but it's still very 100 Thieves favored as Blabber cannot wave through well. He will take some decent damage, but minions will block most skill shots. Get some support now as well. The turret still falls. 4-1 in turrets.
Monte going to teleport them right back over, so they guarantee it.
And that's going to be a pretty easy turret take. Nice little knock up there. Stun comes through for Taric as well. Perkz says, I'll wait a little bit longer, and then burn the snapback, but they found a stun into the Monte. That's some decent damage. He's going to flash away. Huhi buys some time. Here comes Seraphine over the top. It's a double charm. Closer going to come right back in. Zonia's for Huhi buys some time. He's got flash, but he doesn't have a good way out, and he will be knocked down. 1 for 0. Cloud9 once again walks in. Fudge nearby. They know again Ocean solo is a possibility. We're 4 seconds away from that one spawning. Blabber walks in, goes for a stun, and now here comes the engage. Huhi knocks up 3. Taric burns the ulti though. When's the re-engage and beautifully kited out. The dive comes in and just burns the Taric ult, and now the re-engage can come in. They dive once again, and Fudge just instantly melts, and it's going to be Blabber running away. It's a second kill, looking for a third. Blabber's running for his life. FBI with the auto, gets the triple. 100 Thieves win another team fight. Huhi baited out all the cooldowns, and the follow-up was easy.
Huhi is so good, man. You see the coordination with the team. They're not done yet.
Flash stun. Someday gets the entire health bar basically by himself. Demonte just adds 1 to the scoreboard because he wanted to see it happen. They're going to tank to make sure that minion stays alive. The turrets are going to fall. 100 Thieves likely to close out game 2. We got some signs of life. We got a much better look from Cloud9 in this game, but 100 Thieves look so much better today. The ace comes in the last second. 100 Thieves, you can see a lot coming through from FBI. Sven tried to carry even on the Seraphine, but nothing out of Perkz, nothing anywhere else. The Bud Light ace comes through. 100 Thieves gonna take game 2 over Cloud9.
I have to say, too, the Alistar phase rush, yeah, it looks like he is on Lulu duty once again. Tahm Kench at least into the Alistar does have his usefulness. Not super great overall in the meta right now. Clearing his wolves into more bottom side pressure, and they make that choice to go for the fight.
Fudge is not level 6 just yet. A very easy dive. Love, but it's not as bad as it might look. Blabber, thankfully, because of the bot lane pressure, because of the top lane gank, finally, I think the
deeper wards because you get so much extra turret damage, and here we go.
Big flash play, chomps up, but they're going to still find the rest of the engage. Sven has nowhere to go. That cloak is not going to matter at all. He's stunned. The ult is just too late.
Of minions, they bring down the Rift Herald. This is a collapse, though. Blabber's heading over on Udyr. Do they want to teleport Perkz in as well?
Is enough to kill Vulcan. The ult comes back out for the shield. He's going to be living quite a while. Huhi is low. FBI's under 300 as well. Vulcan's going to live. Closer's going to die. And this chase on an FBI should be enough. 2 kills picked up. Perkz has arrived as well. The ult to get the kill steal. And this was a bridge too far. Cloud9
squad, even with the slightly unnecessary teleport. Here we go.
Closer gets slowed. They're going to find the root on a Huhi as well. Doesn't have his ulti, so he doesn't have a good way out except for reinforcements making it dangerous. He's stunned up. Blabber's on the front line. They can't finish the kill. And they're going to have him run away as fast as they can. 1 more auto would seal him almost, but they can't find that one either. Couple of slows don't mean enough either, and Cloud9 going to walk away. They're going to give this one away. This is going to be an easy, clean pickup on the Dragon. A tight gold game overall, and I got to say, out as Someday and Demonte keep walking back to the correct side of the map. Fudge got some alone time on the top side, went Moonstone closer, and Cloud9 says, you know what? We'll take the turret. We'll finish this one off first. We'll go ahead and put a couple of autos in, put the Q, put the autos, try to knock this one down. They will claim gold.
Again, you see topside invade into the remnants of that topside tower too for Someday, who, by the way, there definitely does need to be some healing reduction. Grievous Wound picked up here. Not only is it Aatrox, but as you mentioned, the Renewer on the Lilia providing a decent amount of healing too. So it's not like there's this huge, there we go, Huhi's on the way.
All right, so 1v1 with a 2-level deficit. Teleports come in. Alistar here as well. Perkz got to be careful. Ult comes in. The Zonia's going to buy some time. Fudge comes in for the ulti as well. The re-engage, it's almost enough. What were you looking at, Sven? That ult was so late. The team comes around. Damonte finally goes down to Fudge, but the chase down's going to be enough. How does that ult come in after he dies? Now the fight continues. Sven, he's not long for the world. He's asleep. He's been chomped up, though. Closer over the top, but can't find any damage as it's now time for Sen to run away. Blabber the same. They find a Sen to Closer, but the re-engage coming across as well. Blabber, he's getting low. The autos come in. They can't quite find the kill, and then we'll walk away. It is 1 kill for 2. Still a benefit to 100 Thieves, who he comes right back in and just shuts down Sven.
Who he has Hex Flash. Watch for the turn.
Watch for the turn. Watch for the re-engage as well. He's going to come in. We'll knock up there on the front line. Perch has to kite away with Q3. The Sentinel comes in, finds a couple of targets. Closer kites around. When Sleep come through? Not just yet. They're going to wait this one out. When's the re-engage come through, though? Someday going to be rooted. This could be a very big hit. He's going to lose a lot of health. Has to flash. Here comes Yone over the top. It's one so far. The re-engage isn't going to be enough. He's running away for his life. They'll find a second, though. And it's time for Cloud9 to keep on going. The heals keep pumping, and the kills keep coming across. It's 3 for 0. Does not have flash. Cannot smite. Can only go for the E. There's no smite. Oh, that was still scary. It went down to 90.
Baron at their hands. Time to get that money.
There you go. There's the pickup. Dragon number 3, one away from Soul, and even if Perk's getting the XP, it's still Sven putting out the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, the changes to the Soul generation for support Senna, the increased gold off those Souls as well, he is putting it to use. And remember, Sven was one of the best Senna players that we had last year as well. Definitely showing up for Cloud9 here.
Flash engage for Closer, should be a 2-man sleep. His health bar very, very low. Sentinel comes on the top, doesn't do whole lots of stuff as a 3-man knockup comes through for Hui. Into the back line goes FBI, but Lulu will going to kite that one away. He's got a flash, but he's going to get chased down. You're going to die for this one. Sven's going to pick that one up. The chase down comes in. They're trying to knock down Sven, but he's kiting it just too well. Still, one goes through. Closer picks up that kill, trying to run away. Someday finds a second, and suddenly this Alistair will not be stopped. Blabber's going to fall as well.
Point on the table for them. They take it away. Damonte now trying to do the same to Perks.
Level deficit. This is tough, though. He's got enough to kill him. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. And now it's time to run away. Can you get away? Closer going to look for the swirl seed. Gets the slow. Gets the smite. Perk's going to have a hard time with this one. Closer has the ulti. Doesn't have to burn it just yet. The rest of the combo comes across. There's the wallop. There's the shutdown. I don't think they ever win the game when C9 gets bounced. So they're trying for a dive in the mid lane. Very, very, very tanky. They will get the turret instead. But they are far away from this dragon still. They've got to make their way.
Eyes on Perks, eyes on Sven. The 2 big damage dealers for Cloud9.
Smite fight might be there. It's going to be picked up just in time. This is going to be a tough fight for 100 Thieves, but can they make it work? Fudge on the front line has to run away. He's got to run. He gets jumped up by Tom Kench. He's running. He will be traded 1 for 1 so far. Closer burns the Zonia's Hourglass. Blabber left alone. Gets the shield in time. Flash to safety. Closer is going to fall, and the Mount Shields are going to come back. 100 Thieves have to get out fast.
Both endgame buffs now for Cloud9. They're not done yet. They're making the first step towards towards victory. 100 Thieves still trying to push.
They're going to find a 3v1 into Blabber right now. He's going to fall asleep as well. Damonte's even there for the 4th. Blabber just runs and runs and runs. He's just too tanky. Full tank Udyr doing well. Look at that champion damage across this game. It's all Sven. He's like half of the team's damage right now, putting out so much work. Once again, close on the front side. Double root comes in. Sven just keeps being the carry. Perch gets a kill credit. Fudge gets a second, but it's still all Sven all the time. As Mortal Reminder comes through to cut even more healing. And at this point, there's just no more team fight to be had. They're just too tanky.
Yep, they've got too many heals and shields and speed, Freak. Blabber here, gonna get the buffs once again for Lulu. You gotta watch out for these tower dives. He'll run straight at you with the Baron buff. Cloud9 forcing down through this inhibitor. 20 seconds left on both Hui and Closer. Don't think they want to risk the tower dive here, but it looks like they are gonna continue the push. How much damage can they get?
Can get a lot right now. It's still 10 seconds on respawn time. Result comes across for a shield for the dive to be a little bit easier. On to FBI they go. He ults for a bit of safety, but there's still Blabber right in front. Goes for damage. Can't quite find enough. Someday re-engages now as Uhi's alive, and now they've got Closer as well. 5-on-5 inside the base. Baron buff still on for a while. Mountain Drake obviously still quite nice as well. Here comes the re-engage for Hui. Gonna get chomped up. There was not a kill on the Senna. Closer goes in, gets the sleep onto everyone he possibly can. Is this gonna be enough? Vulcan to the front line, gets the big shield. Perks on a rampage, finds that kill, but it's traded back now. 1 for 1, 4v4. As Blabber's gonna get dropped down as well. A polymorph might drop down someday, but he's still just too big. And Rise brings in reinforcements. A triple kill for FBI. And Sven has to find some way to run away from this one. He's gonna get as far as he can, as fast as he can. But that fight was a 3 for 1. He's gonna sidestep, deal some damage, but through the wards to get more across, but that's on cooldown right now. Perks wants in, has the knockup for 1. doesn't want to go for any more. Who he did burn the ult, which means a go time for the team fight. FBI comes in on a Perkz, has to burn the stopwatch, and here comes Rise in the backline as well by himself. Gonna try to make it happen on the Fudge. He's getting low, he's gonna get shut down. It's 2 for 0. Finally, they will kill off the Yone, but I don't know if they can knock down this Dragon in time. Blabber gonna kite it away. Sunday tries to tank up, gets his big shield, and it's gonna be enough. He's still getting locked down. Cloud9 pushed back, but the re-engage could be enough. Somebody's at 200 HP. KaiSser tries, but can't do enough. It's flashes away for safety. This fight cannot be won by 100 Thieves. Will there be a chase? There is a Tom Kench, there's an Udyr, there is all the fight, but look at the healing. Someday might knock down Fudge. Redemption buys a bit of time. Chumps up the Lulu, keeps them safe as well. Then FBI will go down. Someday versus the world, and he will drop. Might have a cooldown left up. It's not gonna happen. That's gonna be the Bud Light Ace. Cloud9 will live another day.
Oh my goodness, Cloud9 make their march towards the reverse sweep here, Freak. Sven has put in work. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have to combine the damage done and healing stats together to get a full look at combat stats for Sven. Kiting with the rest of the team. They're too tanky to kill off. Vulcan continually devouring him, giving them the extra space. Now they're gonna finish it off. Last Nexus turret is going down.
Easy kill on Damonte. KaiSser respawns now. They could have waited to make the 3v4 happen in front of turrets, but now it's just going to be the Nexus falling. It's going to be Cloud9 taking the victory here in Game 3 to stay alive in the series. The KDA gets padded. Cloud9 finally take a win over 100 Thieves.
Support, lay some space as well with your ultimate to work with Misfortune. But it might be the more offensive roaming look here. And a Bard does put even more timing on the support. Top side though, gank going off.
They get a slow at least. The jump's going to be to a ward. They're going to find the stun. The dodge zone comes out. Still some damage, but careful. You stand yourself in front of the turret. Blabber's low, but it's enough to get the kill. Oh my gosh, he almost. And here comes the squad. KaiSser and Huhi are there, but don't worry. Vulcan's there as well with the Twisted Fate over the top. Is this going to be able to kill off Huhi though? A big pushback onto Fudge. He's got to be careful, but he's got reinforcements. 1 kill picked up. Flash to claim that one. He'll be stunned though. This should be an easy kill, but he's asleep. Someday finally picks it up, and now KaiSser has to run from Blabber. He's going to burn the flash. He's going to stay alive. This will be the second one to come across though. He's going to get the healing though. They got to be careful. Vulcan doesn't want to steal it, but he has to. He
walks his way all the way down. Someday has teleport. If they really wanted to fight it though for 100.
Ooh, Smite comes through. KaiSser picks up the first dragon of the game. Gold card's locked. Here comes the Duncan for set. Galio coming here as well. They knock back Sven. Has to flash after Seismic Shove catches him. And Blabber's going to be caught out. The move speed's just too high for Huhi. Flashes in, gets the taunt, and that's 1 kill on the board. The dragon, of course, already claimed. So right now, good things for 100 Thieves.
Yep, they force it through, hard engage. Vulcan on Bard has plenty of tools, should be able to just walk his way out to the north. I don't think Someday by himself will be enough to collapse on him and finish off this kill, but you never know if he walks into it.
TF reveals where he's going. Now they know where this one is, but if he ever jumps in, Vulcan just tunnels back over, so they're kind of at a standstill. There's the play. Yep, that blast plant into the play. That's a nice one there, so Vulcan will have to burn flash. Good play by Someday. Had to get an extra damaging Leandry's build out for Blabber on the Lilia. Of course, no Leandry's users on his team makes that a bit of an easier choice to make.
Pick up.
It is going to be a clean pickup, so Dragon number 2 will be claimed. That means the chance at Soul is only at about 28 minutes. Plenty early, and oh no, Huhi, there was a wall in the way. That actually could have been a threat onto Sven, because that E into Flash W is Sven having their lead in this game. Look back at top lane. It's 45 CS now. Yes, Perkz finally got something done. Ults to clear the wave, but careful, because Seismic Shove could have killed him. So only it's part of it, and that's turret number 3 going down. Perkz burns the ult to see if anyone's around. No one indeed is. They're giving away dragon number 3. Infernal Souls in 5 minutes, and Cloud9, all they're getting is a second turret. The only turrets that are dying are the ones that Perkz takes down really
members to take it over.
All right, so ward coverage going back and forth. Blabber gets found out. Big knock-up chain. MF over the top buys a bit of time, but Huhi is just so tanky. Sidesteps it all. Flash away. He will stay alive. Ultimately, it is Summoner's put the ulti on, and it felt like he honestly had an option, but now this is a real play. This is definitely an opportunity there. FBI and Huhi kind of caught out. He's going to get a big root, though, and here comes Someday, though, and that's going to be too much for Fudge to handle. Has to flash away. Nice dodge. Perfect timing. Someday will not be stunned. He will instead give FBI the kill onto Perkz. Beautifully done.
Another one for himself. They want the long chase.
There we go. Fudge nearly cut off. Can jump over the wall, I do believe, but it might be on cooldown right now, so that's going to be dangerous. Pulled right back in, comes right back out. had a way to get to the wall just on time. Still not going to matter.
Fun stages, to step in and play an individual champion is 3 item power spike jacks.
When do they come down for this one? The TP has come in now for Fudge. He's on the backside of this fight. Blabber will have to get another miracle smite to keep this one competitive at all. Damonte walks in, gets Vulcan's flash down. Damonte still has his own flash to find that flank pull, to find someone to put back into his team. Here comes the Talia wall. Does separate Perks a little bit, but not that much. It was a good walk-up. Big MF ulti gets him low as well, and it's going to be grabbed by Cloud9. Team fight begins. Galio over the top, doesn't find a knock-up just yet, but it's 1-for-0 to Blabber. Vulcan very, very low. 2 kills picked up, 1 trade back, 3-for-1 though, and it cannot be enough. Someday can't 1v9. The whole team...
Then it's just opening up MF ultimate here with the snare. KaiSser flashing in to try and go for it, but Blabber locks up the smite. He denies the smite.
They get a cleanse. They burn flash and they get a cleanse. And now Damonte gets a stride breaker. Be careful. That's going to be 1 stun coming through for the Bard. Damonte just can't go anywhere. Red card is unlucky. It doesn't matter. Sven finds the kill. And 100 Thieves are running out of runway for saving this game.
Yep, Cloud9 going straight down mid here. That'll be secondary turret mid. Plus, it's going to open up Fudge on bottom side. Level 16 should be able to work down that other tower. Flash away from Perks.
Going to be dodging the gold card there as well. Fairly long cooldown, but shouldn't mean too much regardless. There's not much more of a play to be had, and they're going to save the turret for at least this wave. 20 seconds on Damonte. That will be about in time for the next wave to show up.
All right, so Lilia's Sleep is available. Vulcan doesn't have the Bard ultimate, but they still have the combo. Lilia's Sleep into MF ultimate. Lilia's Sleep does not break on damage over time, which MF ultimate is coded by. So you can channel it over them while they're sleeping if nobody else breaks it. Could be one of the ways that Cloud9 could actually finish it off and win this one.
They might get the inhibitor here, a big chunk on a someday, because Fudge landed the empowered Q2 with Trinity Force, and that was about 800 damage right there. Mid lane might fall. Sven has to respect the feathers, and you can see him twice try to bait it away, then got out. Nicely budgeted there. Here comes the big play. They're all going golden, and here comes the bullet time to surrender the game. A quadra kill. FBI is on the run, and they're gonna give it to him. The Bud Light Ace and a pentakill for Sven. What can't he do? Yes, there was a team setup, but it still came down to the MF. Cloud9 on their way to reverse sweep. They're gonna bring it to game 5 in our first best of 5 of the year. We're gonna get silver scrapes in the LCS.
I would not be surprised if Sven... Twisted Fate. Hyper Fate as well, though, Freak. Let's get it. With the Rel, you can also have a lot of combination plays. You can...
KaiSser has already taken down 2 camps. He can path towards his left side jungle and poach even more, as Sven takes some big hits as well. Now, he's very slow. That's going to hurt a fair bit. But yeah, KaiSser should be able to grab his own blue or something. Or you can see this, he's actually baiting it. He walked over. Sorry, I just keep looking at the minimap because Bot's still fighting. Sven is ignited. Sven is running away. He's going to just barely die. I should have been watching the whole time. FBI plays it perfectly. He went into mid lane, said, I'm going to take my blue. It's too late. This is incredible. He's on his 2nd tier turret. What even is this? Cloud9. This game is just too hectic.
Especially since Blabber is transitioning over to bottom half, but so is KaiSser.
KaiSser's here, he does have a flash if he needs it. W comes in, cannot quite get the flip back. Vulcan now going to be the target. It's a taunt onto 2. Big damage on FBI, and he's going to go down. Sven lands the auto attack. Gold at work. And now Damonte has to run away, but he's slowed again. And Blabber's here. Perks is going to claim the kill. C9, 2.
Transitioning down towards the bottom half, but we've got action on live.
More action. Fudge is a flash away from Someday. Vulcan will not have the damage. He's not going to win this one, but Someday not going to go for much more of a chase.
Experience or gold out of this side of the map because they already, as soon as they saw Vulcan sticking around.
And the dual lane's still down there. I think they could have legitimately killed top lane tier 2 there on the play. Flash gold card comes in. Damonte has his own flash, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to flash and it won't matter. Blabber's on top of... Blabber's on the way over. Here comes Twisted Fate as well. What can they immune? You got to kind of cycle it a little bit. Goes into melee range, tries to bait out the dodge, does so. Gold card's going to land after the cleanse, and that's going to be a CC chain. But Someday is very, very lethal, and he cannot get the kill in time. Fudge gets the damage across as Perks is immune. Someday the 1v3 cannot make it happen.
I really think that was greedy. I did not expect him to push another wave. He does it, though, right into the waiting arms of Cloud9, and now it's Sven who has to run.
Closer doesn't go for the ulti over the wall, doesn't go for the play on his Ven, but who he will try. Nah, that flash is not going to be enough. He even burned the ultimate, it's not going to happen. Vulcan shows up for a knockup. Damonte's here, but is it going to even matter? A lot of damage on Vulcan. He flashes the way Ignite is on, but he will live through the last tick, and it's already a 2 for 0. FBI going to be attacked as well, and Cloud9 are well on their way to the reverse sweep.
Fudge is definitely, again, the poor one on the block for Cloud9, and yet it's team game, my
Don't
friend.
worry, try. Nope, I'm still baiting you. You're not going to get onto me. You're not going to find the CC. They might find the rest of this team fight, though, as FBI shows up. Blue Smite comes in. They grab the blue buff. Perks has to walk backwards. FBI is in, and FBI is going to find that kill. One answered back, though. The jungler down on 100 Thieves' side, as now Vayne wears the buffs because she killed Perks, who got the kill. So double buff Vayne, buff transfer complete, and Golden FBI, probably the best spot it's going to go.
Yeah, so they're going to send Vayne bottom to try and get even more. Damonte gets caught, though.
Damonte's going to run out of health instantly. Sven's there for the Gale Force auto to
Dealt
guarantee.
with the remnants of Tier 2 tower while left alone during the rest of the team fighting.
It has fallen off a little bit, at least in this game there. You know, you're not expecting a lot out of Set, who's getting third priority on waves, but now it's
designed here where 100 Thieves, they want to be able to operate from a position of power. Strong. Always looking for these proactive plays, but here we go. Twisted Fate in.
Trying in mid, and there's nothing that FBI can do. The flash was still down for a few more seconds, and now they're going to reveal Huhi, which means next gold card. Perks lets it lapse and goes across to blue again. Was nearly in range to throw that one, but doesn't find the stun regardless. But look at this. The kill is already in. It's 5v4 with the gold lead. It's basically 6v4 based on the gold difference here, and that means Shelly is in to knock down mid lane, and they can go for the inhibitor turret no problem as well.
All right, no reason to stop. Over the top.
Yep.
Lens is not going to get him out. He had to like instant flash to get out of range as well, but Lich Bane.
And you want to see wards like in the back corner. They have to be inside the pit to spot them, which means they cannot see the wards around the outside, which means you can kind of get a lot of free vision. But now here comes the dive. Triple ulti comes across, bullet time over the top, but it's not doing all that much damage. Blabber runs away, the lock and shield's good. Red card sets up a bunch of slows, and the chase is in. A triple. Is that another quadra? Is that another penta? Perks will find the stun. Is it the back-to-back pentas? Let him have it. Back-to-back.
Through so much this series. 100 Thieves giving it a very, very good showing in the first couple of games, but C of this series. 100 Thieves still trying.
Flash, triple taunt, bullet time. Kill number 1. Looking at the re-engage now for the rest of it. A Galio smash over the top. Huhi is quite low, and it will be a kill taken by Blabber. There's number 3, and it's Someday running away as the last one. It's just going to be the rest of the team kiting. Blabber goes for the duel. They're going to bring a taunt for good measure. A couple of knockups come in. The ace comes through. Vulcan, he deserves some kill credit. He gets a shutdown there himself. 21-4. This game is over. Another Bud Light ace. Cloud9 are just going to close down the game now.
Well, they're going to get their purple buffs while Fudge does his work on this inhibitor. All right, Q1, boom, Q2. Baron going down at the same time. They're racing each other, freak. Who gets their objective first? Fudge wins!
Fudge.
Woo!
Fudge does.
Woo! And the crowd.
Fudge not only wins the series, he wins the race, gets his own team. 3-0-2 on Camille. Flawless.
We already are building up towards such an epic final here, too, when they have hard CC to be able to force this with.
Oh,
once again, here we go.
Speaking of, the Justice Punch comes in, the double taunt comes across, Blabber just sitting in the front line, he's going to ignore a lot of this damage. FBI gets a bit low, oh my word, that is a crit and a half, and down goes 2 more kills.
All right, they're not done there. Blabber's on the chase with the extra speed, gold card out.
Okay, stopwatch, taunts easy. Yep, he's going down as well. Easy pickup there for the Misfortune. Dodge's going to block the gold card, goes back in for a triple stun. Good damage on a Vulcan. He'll drop to the turret. It's a desperate play. It's at least a kill or 2, but it's still the ace again for the 3rd time in a row. Cloud9, shockingly, will win the team fight. The Bud Light ace. Perk's going to take the turrets because he can. Who cares? The waves are coming in. That's the game. That's the reverse sweep, and the 5th was the most convincing of all. 2 pentakills for Sven. Cloud9 the better team. They're going to make it to the finals, and we will await Team Liquid versus Evil Geniuses tomorrow.
Freak, it's still January. We are in the 1st month still.